It's soggy. It's awful.
Jesus.
Any publicity is not always good publicity. Restaurants have had to learn this the hard way. It's either a poorly worded social media post, misguided ad campaigns, an illness outbreak, or downright incompetence from execs and employees. There's no limit to the factors that can create a PR controversy today and inflict real damage on a brand and its reputation.
Companies tend to slap a Band-Aid on the problem, cross their fingers, hope it doesn't happen again. And that's a huge risk today for restaurants. If you look closer at PR disasters, I guarantee you most, if not all, are fueled by the same driving force: systemic failures in training. Many brands have recognized that poor training is a problem and taken little steps to fix what's broken. But times are different. The workforce is changing, and the jobs you perform are changing even faster. Brands can no longer afford to continually trust dated and ineffective processes that have really kind of left them exposed and vulnerable. Here are 3 key mistakes that we think restaurant brands are making in onboarding, upskilling, and preparing their labor force for work, and a few ideas how to fix it. Problem 1, employees are bored. The reality is, employees have grown bored with training. Days of hiring an employee, handing them a manual, and locking them in a room to watch hours of videos and testing them to somehow prove they know something, they're over. Outdated learning management systems not only produce low voluntary participation, they fail to make an impact on real learning. Studies show traditional training methods made up of videos and PowerPoints and online modules are largely ineffective, with employees retaining less than 9% of what they learn. We can do better. What's the fix? Companies must create a workplace that's exciting. It starts with training and onboarding. Why not encourage employee engagement with training tools like the power of games? It's never been easier to employ gaming mechanics like points and leaderboards and badges to reward training success, especially given the average millennial played over 10,000 hours on a game platform before they hit 21. Competition is a natural human impulse. It's no surprise, friendly competition among coworkers can be a great source to not just upskill, but to motivate.
Problem 2, reactive versus proactive. After yet another incident that sickened more than 600 people, Chipotle announced it's going to start requiring employees to take quarterly online tests on food safety. Starbucks closed thousands of stores following a racial bias incident, conducted a day of employee anti-discrimination training. These are all reactive solutions to problems that could have been prevented and should have been. This requires brands to not just treat training as a one and done, but something that is constantly happening, constantly evolving, and constantly needing to be kept top of mind. No more Band-Aids. Don't wait until after a crisis hits to put pressure on the human resource department to respond. Restaurants can no longer feel safe by simply handing employees a manual, hiring and training them for a few days, and putting them on video and hope they'll do a good job. It won't protect them in a legal suit. Build out a training calendar that addresses serious topics: harassment, diversity, food safety, service standards on a more frequent basis. You want to ensure you're protecting your business, your customer, and your employee. Problem 3. Accessibility. Less than 1% of corporate training is conducted on mobile. It's a huge missed opportunity. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, employees are more likely to own a smartphone than they are a laptop. We're training a 21st century workforce, and we're using tools from the Reagan administration. 98% of your workforce uses a smartphone, and almost 100% of millennials are going to touch it within 15 minutes of waking up. Why are companies still paying for and relying on tools that can only be used on a desktop? I don't know. The fix? Let's go mobile. Employers should be taking advantage of the one tool employees use every day that's right in their pockets. Invest in tools that make training accessible and create content that can be learned anytime, anywhere. You need to rethink your toolbox. You need to find ways to use technology to onboard your employees faster and upskill them better, and it keeps them more excited about coming to work. The time is now. Restaurant brands, you need to mobilize and take action to fix what's broken in training. CEOs, it's on you. Failing to do so is only going to guarantee more PR disasters, more employees quitting their job, and more disappointed customers. You got it? I think I got it.
I know why you want me to finish. If I stop this scene early, you get all the hash browns.
I didn't think about that, but now I am thinking about it.
Good.